Great. May I have your name, please?
Quincy?
One moment. Your appointment for a Swedish massage with Kathy has been successfully booked for February 2nd at 2 p.m. Could you please provide your email address so I can send you the confirmation?
Yeah, my email is quincyMccants@gmail.com.
Give me a moment. I've sent the email confirmation for your appointment. You should receive it shortly. I'm looking forward to seeing you on February 2nd at 2 p.m. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. Goodbye.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Quincy. I'm the founder of Good Looking AI, and I'm on a journey of mastering voice AI solutions. And in today's video, we're going to be building a voice assistant for a massage studio. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it.
Before we start building out this voice AI assistant, let's first look at the flow journey to understand what's occurring for this automation to work. So it's going to start off with the user calling in to schedule a massage appointment. Luna then is going to clarify what type of massage that they're looking to book. Once that's clarified, the check massage availability function will be triggered, where Luna will check and provide availability to the user. And if the user rejects availability, and Luna will keep providing times until the user accepts availability. Once the user accepts, the schedule massage booking will be triggered, where Luna will get the user's name. The user will provide their name, and Luna will book the customer for the massage. And once it's successfully booked, Luna will clarify or confirm that with the caller. The next step is to trigger the send massage email confirmation. Luna will ask for the customer's email. The user will provide the email, and Luna will send out an email confirmation. And yeah, that's going to be the flow journey. Let's get started.
Alright, so we're on the Vapi dashboard. If you're new to this platform, you're going to want to create an account. I provided a link below in the description so you can sign up, create an account, and get free $10 worth of credit so you can build out this voice assistant with me with no cost. Once you create an account, head back to the video and we'll start building this out. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to click on the Assistants tab, create an assistant, and I'm going to name my assistant Luna. You can name yours whatever you want. And we're going to run with blank template, hit create assistant. Now this first message, this is going to be the initial message that the voice assistant will say whenever they handle any inbound call. So let's put something like, hello, this is Luna. How may I assist you today? And this system prompt, this is going to be pretty much the most important part when it comes to building out a voice assistant. This is where we define the steps that the AI will use as a guide when handling any customer's queries. And I strongly suggest, after watching this video, going through the Vapi documentation, exploring around and going through their prompting guide so that you can get a good understanding of prompt engineering best practices so that you can create effective instructions for your AI agents. But for the sake of this tutorial, I already have a prompt and I provided a link below in the description so that you can access that, copy it, and paste it as we build this out. So I'm going to paste mine in right here. And for these options on the side, let's keep it as OpenAI. Let's switch this to the GPT-4o mini. And we're not going to add any custom knowledge, so just leave it like that. Let's leave the temperature, and let's also leave the max tokens, but let's enable this detect emotion on. Cool. Now let's move to the next step, transcriber. We're going to leave it at deepgram, and we're also going to leave it at this Novo. Is it Nova or Nova? Yeah, Nova. And let's enable this background denoising. And then voice, I like to use 11 Labs. To me, it sounds the most natural, and I like using Sarah, but you can explore and see which one works best for you. But I'm going to use 11 Labs, Sarah. I'm going to keep it at this model, and I'm also going to leave these. Default settings there. So let's publish and save this. And now functions. This is where we can start to create tools so that we can trigger actions outside of the Vapi platform. And as you saw earlier in the flow journey, we're going to be using make to check massage availabilities, and then also schedule the massage bookings, and then also send out email confirmations to the customer once their massage appointment is booked. So let's start creating our tools. We're going to select this one, create tool, new tool, and we're going to use make, and we're going to use their custom webhooks that we're going to send the data to. But for now, let's leave it blank. We'll get the URLs when we bounce over to the make.com platform. But let's hit next. Now for this specific tool, this is going to be check massage availability. Now, when the user calls in, Luna is going to clarify exactly what type of massage that they want to book for. Okay? So the data that we're going to be sending to this webhook on make.com is going to be the type. And essentially, this is just going to be the type of massage that the customer wants, whether that's a Swedish massage, a deep tissue massage, a sports massage, you get the point. So for this one, this is just going to be the type of massage that the customer wants. And let's save it, and let's set this as required. Now the name, it's going to be check massage availability, because we want to stay consistent with pretty much this flow right here. So check massage availability. Yep, that's right. So check, and we're also going to do this in camel case. So this function will check the availability of the type of massage that the user is interested in and return the time options. So good, let's hit next. And then we can leave that as is. Let's hit create. Cool, so we have our first tool. Now let's just make sure that this name matches the trigger that we're calling on the prompt. So check massage availability. I like to just copy and paste this just in case. Yep, so it looks like it's good. So yeah, we don't need to publish, we didn't make any changes. So let's go back to tools, and now let's create our second tool, which is going to be book the massage or schedule massage appointment. I mean schedule massage booking. So create a tool, again make, we'll add that URL, webhook URL in later. Next. Now, the data that we need to send to this webhook is going to be the name, which is going to be the name of the user. Save, and then we're going to add the type. Save, and then let's add in date time. This is going to be the time or the date and time that works best for the user to schedule the booking. And let's add all of these as required. Okay. And the name of this is going to be schedule massage booking. Okay, set next, and then leave that as is. Schedule massage booking. Let me just verify that this is correct. Yep, schedule massage booking. Good. So let's go back to tools and let's create our third tool, which is going to be send massage email confirmation. We'll add that in again later. And for this one, we need the name. Type. Take that, and then also again daytime. Let's save that. Set all these to required again, and let's hit next. This is send email or send massage. This is send massage email confirmation. And we'll leave that. Okay, and then one last time, let's just make sure that this matches the name or the trigger in our prompt. Send massage email confirmation. Yep. So we'll just publish this just in case. Alright, so now let's jump to make and we'll start creating our scenarios.
Alright, so now that we have the tool set up, one last thing we want to do is go to the functions tab and we want to add all the tools that we just created right here so that we can use them. So let's publish that and then let's bounce over to make. Alright, so if you used Make before, awesome. Now, if you're new to make.com and this is your first time using the platform, again, I provided a link below so you can sign up and create an account so we can start building out our scenarios. So once you create an account, we're going to click on create a new scenario. And this first scenario is going to be in charge for checking the massage availabilities, right? So let's name this then we're going to click on this and we're going to create a custom webhook. Now I already have some webhooks defined here, but what you're going to want to do is just create a new hook called check massage availability, and you're going to be given a URL, and this is the URL that we're going to paste back in Vapi so that we can send data to this webhook. So we're going to hit save, and you're going to want to copy it. You're going to go back to Vapi and you're going to go to your tools, check massage availability, and you're going to paste it in right here, which I already have. So you're going to hit save. One mistake I always make is just not hitting save, so just ensure that you hit it so that you can actually use it, and hit save again. And now let's just run this scenario so we can see if we're receiving data to this webhook. So we're going to run once, go back here, and let's test it out.
Hello, this is Luna. How may I assist you today?
Yeah, I want to schedule an appointment.
Sure. What type of massage are you interested in? Do you have a preferred therapist as well?
No, I just want to get a Swedish massage.
Give me a moment. It looks like there are currently no available dates for a Swedish massage. Would you be interested in a different type of massage or perhaps a different therapist?
Okay, so we're getting the data here. of type sweetest massage. Now what we want to do is connect to our Google Sheet, and in this case I have a dummy sheet right here where we have the availability, the type, therapist, the name of the appointment that it's for, and the duration. And what we're going to do is we're going to connect to this sheet. So let's go back to make, add another module. We're going to select Google Sheets, and we're going to search rows. Now when the user calls in, Luna is going to clarify what type of massage that they're looking to get, right? It may be sweetest massage, it may be a sports massage, but whatever it is, we want to search the rows that matches the type that we're getting from the webhook. Sheet name, and we're going to set a filter for where the type contains case insensitive to the type that we're getting from the webhook. So now that we have that, now we want to create an array of all the rows that matches the type of massage that the caller wants. So we're going to click on the array aggregator, and we're pretty much just going to create an array of all these rows, and the data that we really want is the availability, the therapist, and the name. The availability and the therapist will be sent back to Vapi so that Luna can inform of the availability and the therapist that's available for that session. And the name will be used to filter out to see where we don't have a name, because if it's empty, if that cell's empty, that means that it is available for a booking, and we're going to use that name to set that up. So let's hit save. First, let's connect it to a Google Sheets. Hit save. Add another module. And this time we want to iterate through the array. So we're going to select the array, and then we're going to set a variable. Before I set this up, what we're doing, like I just mentioned earlier, is we want to set up a filter where the name is nothing, because that lets us know that there is availability there. So we're going to do the name is nothing, right? So that's just going to only send out the rows to the next modules that doesn't have a name in the slot. Now right here, we want to store the therapist. We want to store in a variable the therapist that's available. To be the therapist. And we want to create another set variable where the day is going to be set to the availability. Now once we set those two variables, we're going to use a text aggregator, which is essentially just going to combine the therapist that's available and the day that's available into a single text. So we're going to use iterator, and we're going to combine the day available and the therapist available. We're going to click on show advanced settings, row separator, and we're going to select other and separate it by a comma and hit save. Now that we got that set up, we're going to set up another variable just to organize it, keep it tidy. We're going to store that text in a variable called isOpen. Cool. Now that we have that, so in this isOpen variable will be the availability and the therapist that's available. So now we're going to send that back to Vapi using a webhook response. So we're going to select webhook response, and we have to send the data back in JSON format. So to do that, I'm going to provide a link below with also the JSON format, so you can copy and paste that in here, but I'm just going to type it in. So it's going to be like this. This is going to be the results, which is an array. And right here, we want to put in the tool call ID. So tool call ID, and we're going to separate it by a comma. And this is going to be result. And here we're going to throw in the day availability and also the therapist that's available. And this is going to be returned back to Vapi. So we're going to save this. And now let's save it. Let's do Command S. And then let's run this and try calling our assistant again. Let me just take this out. Okay.
This is Luna. How may I assist you today?
Yeah, I want to schedule an appointment.
Sure. What type of massage service are you interested in? And do you have a preferred therapist?
Let's do a Swedish massage.
One moment. I'm sorry, but it looks like there are no available dates for a Swedish massage at the moment. Would you be interested in trying a different type of massage or a different...
Okay, so it looks like I didn't save this filter. So let's redo this.
Oh, this is Luna. How may I assist you today?
Yeah, I want to schedule an appointment.
Great. What type of massage are you interested in, and do you have a preferred therapist?
Let's do a Swedish massage.
Give me a moment. It looks like there are currently no available dates for a Swedish massage. Would you be interested?
Okay, so it looks like I'm doing this wrong. So this should actually be wrapped in brackets. So now let's save this. And again, Command S. Let's run it one last time. It's going to work this time.
One moment. I have an available appointment for a Swedish massage on February 2nd at 2 p.m. Does that work for you?
Yes. Okay, we're just going to end that there because I haven't set up the other scenarios. But awesome. Now it's working and the webhook is sending back the data. And I was just missing these brackets right here. All right. So now let's create our next scenario, which is going to be schedule massage booking. All right. So I'm just going to open a new tab so I have all these scenarios up. Create a new scenario. And I just want to copy and paste right here. So we're going to do schedule massage booking. Let's name it. And we're going to do another custom webhook. And I already have my hook defined, so schedule massage booking, but you're just going to want to name it, add, and then you're going to get a webhook URL. We're going to copy this, let's save this, and you're going to go back to Vapi, and you're going to go to let's see, tools, schedule massage booking, configuration, then you're going to paste in the webhook right here, and then don't forget to save. Okay, so now that I have that on, let's run this. Let's wait for new data. Let's run this again. And then now let's continue with the booking. So let's just save this one last time.
One moment. It looks...
Okay, so we got the data right here. Let's go see what we got. Function, arguments. So Adam wants a Swedish massage. For this date time. Cool. So now let's set up the rest of this scenario. So what we're going to do is we're getting a date time. Now the way we're going to get the user populated into the cell is we want to format the date that we're getting from the webhook to match the date format in our Google Sheets. So let's do that. We're going to do tools. We're going to set a variable. Variable name is going to be date, and then we're going to format date. Now the input is going to be the date that we're getting from the webhook. So tool calls, function, arguments, date time, and the output of that is going to be the format that is what we have right here. So it looks like it's month, day, year, hours, minutes. So we're going to do month, day, years, hours, and minutes. Okay. So now that we have that formatted, let me just save before I forget. Now what we want to do is go search the Google Sheets. We're going to search the rows. Sheet 1. Now we want the type to be the type that we're getting from the webhook. So contains case insensitive. Type, and then and. I'm going to add another condition. Now we want the date, the availability from the Google Sheets to match the date that we're getting from the webhook, or the formatted date that we're getting from the webhook. So we're going to use the date time operators equal to, and it's going to be this variable that we created of the formatted date from the webhook. And then we're going to add another condition where the name is going to be equal to an empty string. Because if we look at the sheet, if it's empty, we have that availability that we can book the bin for. All right, so that should be good. Now what we're going to do is create another variable, and this time it will be for the therapist. So we're going to set a variable, and we're going to use the therapist, and we're going to set that variable to be the therapist from the Google Sheet. And then now we can use a router. So when we search for the rows that matches these conditions, we're going to be given bundles, right? Now, if there are no bundles, we're going to make this be the unsuccessful route, meaning we weren't able to find any bundles that matches the conditions. Therefore, we weren't able to set the booking. Now, if we do find the bundles, if we find bundles, and then we're going to append the name of the caller from the webhook into the Google Sheets cell to set them in for that booking. So first, we got to set a filter. So we want to only append them if we're getting bundles that match the conditions. So we're going to set up a filter, and it's going to be a total number of bundles, and we're going to set it greater than 0. And then we're going to hit save. And then what we're going to do is we're going to append the name. So we're going to update row. Sheet name. Row number is going to be row number right here. And then the name is going to be the name from the webhook. And that should be good. Save. Now, once we have successfully added the name into the Google Sheet cell, we're going to send a webhook response back to Vapi so that Luna can inform them of the successful booking. So webhook response, again, this is going to be in JSON. And then we're going to add in the therapist. And the tool call ID will be right here. And we're just going to copy this because we're going to use it for the unsuccessful webhook response as well. So webhook response, I'm gonna paste that in, and we're just gonna change this result to unsuccessful. Okay, yeah, so that looks right. Now let's run another test to make sure that we can append the caller's name into that slot for the booking. So we're gonna run this. Actually, first let me just save. Run this one.
Hello, this is Luna. How may I assist you today?
I want to schedule an appointment.
Sure. What type of massage would you like to book, and do you have a preferred therapist?
Swedish massage.
This'll just take a sec. I have an available slot for a Swedish massage on February 2nd at 2 p.m. Does that work for you?
Yes.
Great. May I have your name, please?
Kate.
One moment. Your appointment for a Swedish massage with Kathy on February 2nd at 2 p.m. has been successfully booked. Could you please provide your email address? I will send you the...
Okay, so it was able to append Kate to the booking. Now let's do the last part, which is going to be sending the massage email confirmation. So let's go back to make and create another scenario. And then again, it's going to be a webhook response. Ooh, I'm sorry, not a webhook response, a custom webhook. So let's delete this. Webhook, custom webhook. There we go. And I already have my webhook defined. So again, you're going to create a webhook, send message, email confirmation, but also let me rename this just so everything is organized. And then let's save this. Okay, and then I'm going to do another test to make sure that we can send the data over. But before I do that, I just want to point out, I believe earlier I missed a step when setting up the tool. So you're going to go to the tools and the send email confirmation. You're going to want to make sure that you add in a property email. You're going to want to add in the property email so that it can send the email to the webhook. So once you get that, make sure you save it and then test it out for yourself. Make sure that you're receiving the email to the webhook, and I'm about to do the test on my end.
Hello, this is Luna. How may I assist you today? Thank you, Quincy. Just a sec. I've sent the email...
All right, let's see what we're getting into the webhook. Okay, so we're getting it right here. Perfect. So now all we got to do is just integrate into an email provider so that we can send out that email confirmation. So I'm going to use Outlook, but you can use whatever one that you want. Gmail, but I'm going to use Outlook. So we're going to create and send. And then the subject, let's put something like your massage is booked, get ready to relax. And then body of content. Now the way it's set up right here is you need to add in HTML, but if you don't want to do that, you can just switch to show advanced settings and then switch this to plain text. And now let's throw in the body of the email. So we're going to do hey name from the webhook. We're going to throw in the date time. and let's populate the email into here. Okay, now let's run everything again just to make sure that everything is working smoothly.
Hello, this is Luna. How may I assist you today?
I want to schedule an appointment.
Sure. What type of massage are you interested in, and do you have a preferred therapist?
I want to do a Swedish massage.
Hold on a sec. I have availability for a Swedish massage on February 2nd at 2 p.m. with Kathy. Does that date and time work for you?
Yes.
Great. May I have your name, please?
Quincy?
One moment. Your appointment for a Swedish massage with Kathy has been successfully booked for February 2nd at 2 p.m. Could you please provide your email address so I can send you the confirmation?
Yeah, my email is quincyMccants@gmail.com.
Give me a moment. I've sent the email confirmation for your appointment. You should receive it shortly. I'm looking forward to seeing you on February 2nd at 2 p.m. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. Goodbye.
Bye. All right, so it looks like everything went through. Now I just got to check my email to make sure that it actually did send out the email. Okay, as you can see right here, it went through successfully. So awesome.
So as you guys saw, we were successfully able to build out the voice AI assistant where it checked for the massage availability, booked the caller in for an appointment, and then send an email confirmation once the call's wrapped up. And yeah, you can easily take this, steal it, tweak it, build on top of it some more so that you can start offering voice AI solutions to businesses as well. But if you found any value out of this video, please do me a favor. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It would help me grow my channel, which is my main goal for 2025. And I'm on the journey of mastering AI solutions, and I hope you join me. Have a good day.